Hey guys, this is the play along video for Sound Innovations, Book 1, Page 8 for cellos. So, previously we worked on fingerings, setting the fingerings up on the D string. Today we'll be setting the fingerings up on the A string. So the D string is second highest, A string is your highest string. So, before we begin, if you have not yet watched the Sound Innovations video on setting up the fingers on the A string, please pause this video, watch that one, and come right back. So we're going to talk about placing the fingers on the A string. Quick review on the D string. We place the fingers, it's one per tape, but we have not played the second finger by itself, nor will we today. So we had from the open D string, open D, first finger E, third finger F sharp, fourth finger G. Now with the same configuration of fingers on the same tapes, just one string over, we're going to have open A, first finger B, third finger C sharp, fourth finger D. So this is the part where somebody says to me every year, but Mr. Wilson, why would I need this note? Why would I need that D? I already know D. That's D. I can play D. Well, that's not so simple because this is D, this is D, this is D. There are Ds all over the instrument. But are these notes the same? No, not at all. Those are all Ds, but they are in different octaves. Each one is 8 steps apart. This D is the one above the first ledger line, above the staff, high D. So find that note, make that sound. And let's play new note D 2 times through together. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 3, 4, 1, shh. 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, shh. How's that sound? If you're still getting a bit of this stuff, just need to make sure you're adding more weight into it. Use the finger and the hand weight both to depress that string fully to get that good sound.
Get down, Archimedes.
You may hear my daughter and her dog in the background. Life happens around us all the time. All right, we're going to play that one again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now, much like the previous page, we're going to go to D and A jumps. So we're going to go from all 4 to no fingers. Remember that we don't have to take them way far away. They can just hover above the string. And that makes it a whole lot easier to put them back in exactly the same spot each time. When we don't get our fingers back in the same spot each time, and we're kind of all over the place because we're not anchoring our hand well, I sometimes jokingly call that lightning fingers. Not because they're fast, but because they never strike the same place twice. So, D and A jumps. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, shh. 1, Make sure you're counting along with us. Counting is incredibly important. Here we go. 1, 2, one more time and go. All 4 fingers, 2, 3, shh, open, shh, 2, 3, shh, all 4 and open, and 1, 2, shh. Good. Now, on the D string, we had 3 fingers made F sharp. On the A string, 3 fingers makes C sharp. So find that sound, find that note, make that sound. Notice that that C is the first ledger line above the staff and has the sharp by it, so it's C sharp each time. And let's play this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, shh, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, shh. How'd that sound?
No.
Are you able to keep your thumb nice and relaxed so that it can tap, tap, tap? Is your wrist in a nice line? Be monitoring these things as you go. If your wrist is down here or way over here, that's not good. We want it to be in a nice, relaxed, 45-degree angle, nice, relaxed position. Let's play C sharp one more time. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, shh, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, shh. Great. Moving right along, we're now to C sharp and A jumps. So we're going to be alternating between C sharp and the open A string. Make sure we're counting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, shh. Open, 2, 3, shh. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, shh. Good. Counting is incredibly important. Always, always, always make sure that you stay counting. People often think that counting is a thing that we only need to do as a remedial kind of activity when we're young players. But I'll tell you that could not be further from the truth. Professional players continue to count all the way through their career. In fact, their counting gets a lot more complex and a lot more specific. But they get so good at it that they can count almost automatically. They don't even have to think about it quite so much. They are still counting. They are absolutely still counting. And so we need to make sure that we are counting consistently in a way that helps to ingrain that behavior and make it automatic. C sharp and A jumps one more time. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, shh. So far, so good. Our final new note for this page is the first finger B. Find that one, make that sound. Check your position, check your posture all the time. Check your feet, check your knees. Are your knees holding the back side of the just below the C bout? Take a look. Are you still at a nice equilateral triangle with your feet and your end pin? Are you still sitting nice and tall, or have you begun to slouch down onto the instrument? I'll tell you, this is super weird to see. I see it every year. Make sure that you're tall and but the instrument is there with you. Here we go. First finger B. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, shh, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, shh. Good. How did that note sound for you? Let's play it again. First finger, check all those things. Feet, knees, hips, shoulders. Third button, behind the ear. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, shh, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, shh. Good. The final piece of this page is called New Note A for basses, but it's pretty much serving the function for us as A and B jumps, just alternating between the open string and the first finger. So take a look at that one. We're going to play it all together. This is New Note A for basses. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, shh. Good. I hope you're getting a good, clean, clear sound out of each of these. Let's play it again. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, shh. Great. So reviewing today, we have the open A string. We have all 4 fingers down, which is above the first ledger line. That's D. We have on the first ledger line above the staff, which with 3 fingers, and that's C sharp. We have just above the staff, which is first finger here, which is B. And our open A string is the top line of the staff. So I want you to take some time and I want you to think about where these notes are that we've learned so far on the staff. Where's the open D string? Open D string is on the center line. Where's the open A string? It's on the top line. So where does that mean each note is? I want you to listen also to the notes that we've learned so far. Many of you know this pattern. You know this sound from music lessons that you've had in the past. What is it? It's a scale. More specifically, a major scale. And even more specifically than that, it's the D major scale. And we now know enough notes that we can play our first full scale. So I want you to think about where those notes are. On the page, where are those notes? On the instrument, where are those notes? So many of the pieces that we're going to play for this entire school year will be the notes of the D major scale in a variety of orders. And with that major scale, we can make so many pieces of music happen. We can make so much music with just these 8 notes. So I want you to take some time, and I want you to make sure that you can recognize them on the page, you can recognize them on the instrument, and we're going to spend a bunch of time thinking about the pattern itself. Because when we know that, we can really wield that in a way that makes powerful music. That's all for today. Thank you. I'll see you soon.